Well, hello everybody, this is Dusty Circuit here, and this is mainly just going to be like sort of an update video to the previous one I've done on the space, and maybe just kind of a small tour of a few other of my builds on here, and also just kind of a general update on like why I haven't been on Otcraft much lately, and why I haven't been doing many videos lately, and I have my reasons, but I'll get to them shortly. Just this is, and I mean this space hasn't really changed. Not that the space has changed that much. It's just Ninjago has added some more, or I guess Nin, as he's known now, he's added some more of his touches to the build, which I think are pretty cool. But there's mainly this area here. It's this cliff here, and of course it's like since he has so many mob heads in his like collection room, it's like this whole. So whenever I enter this side of the base, I just get it just lags out like crazy. And of course, thanks to the jump boost from our beacons, I'm able to, or at least try to jump up this cliff if I can. Come on. Here we go. I mean, it's really cool. Like, he has this little, like, waterfall and this river and this bridge, and it kind of goes into this little pond or lake, and then another waterfall down into that lake. As I suppose it could use maybe some, like, lily pads or other, like, plant type decoration, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. And there's even this like little like cave, like mine shaft type area, and he's even put ores in it, which is pretty cool. And it goes into this like dungeony kind of area. I'm not sure if I've shown this in a video yet, but what his plans are for this area here is just like when the update comes to Otcraft, he plans on like putting in like the seaweed and I guess the coral and the fish in here, like kind of all the 1.13 things, which will be pretty cool. But other than that, that's really the only new things about the space. Well, there's one more thing I forgot. It's those who've watched the video haven't that doesn't entirely look familiar. That bridge. This is actually a an Enderman farm Nin also made. I'm guessing just because as soon as you thought it would be cool to have one at the base. I mean, it doesn't. You didn't do too bad of a job with it. It's like it's really. I mean, this was all from him. He built this. I mean, I really like. I really like his design. It's really cool. Which I guess if it's not. The farm isn't that efficient right now because like there's a lot of players on the server right now. But when like there's like very few people on like 5 people or so. This farm's pretty fast. Well, it's still decent right now. It's actually not doing too bad. And of course these are filling up with ender pearls. But anyway, that's it's really all that changed about this space. Like, I mean, this is by far my proudest build on Otcraft, and I mean, I do want to kind of expand onto it, but like, I'm really like stuck for ideas. Like, one idea I've had is to like sort of branch out from maybe like this area or like the top area or so, and like have like different like areas for different biomes, but then was like, that would take a while. But I mean, this build took a while. Like it took like a month to build this, and like maybe like a week or like a couple of weeks to design, like in creative. And I mean, like, that's not even counting the work like that Nin has done. Like, he's been kind of doing his stuff like on and off like for the past year, like after this was built. So yeah. And it just, another thing Nin's actually really into is head collecting, which I suppose it's kind of satisfying. I guess I find a lot of autistics kind of find little things like that satisfying, I guess. But it just, I never really got into it. It's just, I mainly just focus on just do builds that like that make sense and like have a purpose. And it's just, especially this new rule, like they've added where you can you're only allowed to own like 5 spawners now. And like I can kind of see like probably because they want to cut back with lag, and also the worlds are like limited in size. But really, like, it's just yet another limitation I would have to deal with if I want to continue playing on Otcraft, and it's just putting me off of playing here. Really, it's really, I hate to say it, but it's true. Like, it's just I'm at a point where it's like I want to continue on, but I already have like the best armor and the best tools in the game, and I have the diamond rank, which gives me fly and repair and all that, and it's just if I want to do another build, it would most likely just be of like a farm that would serve a purpose that makes sense, but would cause too much lag for the server or whatever. It was just recently, like, I've had this this project idea that I thought was really cool at the time, but had a rather negative outcome. It was this wither skeleton farm, like very similar to the one that Tango and Impulse built on Hermitcraft, but it's like that would use like flying machines, like these slime block like sweeper things that would push the would move back and forth across a large spawning pad and push the mobs off. And so I thought it would be a really cool project, like especially it just and it's just another purpose it has, at least in my eyes, is like the public wither fights that the admins do. Like there've been times where we'd gone for months, like literally 6 months or more without a wither fight on the server, and it's just I've kind of been missing that, and I know other people have been missing it. So I thought, why not actually build a farm to get wither skulls myself, and sort of take that into my own hands. But then I mean, I got the farm working. It was great. It was actually it was rather laggy though. But I mean it did work. But then it all was good. Then one day and then one day I've just gotten news that I was apparently banned from Artcraft because the farm crashed the server, or almost crashed it. But at that point I just lost it. I got really livid and mad because I've literally put like 6. I'm not even joking. I put like 7-8 months into that project, mainly for like the digging out of like the netherrack. Like it's maybe to clear out the perimeter for the farm to prevent spawning. But since the nether is just a pain to do that, just lighting it up with torches doesn't help. You have to actually physically remove spawning spaces, either by placing half slabs or glass or any non-spawnable block everywhere, like over every single surface, or flood it with lava, because water, you can't place water in the nether, or you have to just mine out the netherrack from or I could just do what I did, which is just mine out the entire netherrack, or everything, until it's just a void from the ceiling to the floor, and then just cover the whole floor in half slabs. And that is pretty much like 90% of the whole project right there. And then the other 10% was just building the farm itself. And that maybe that took just a small fraction of what the actual clearing took. And this is when I've learned that pretty much the result was I cannot use the farm anymore because it's too laggy. That's just pretty much the last straw for me, and it's just I really just lost it. Because I mean, who else, how upset would you be if you put that much time or even more time into a project with only with a similar outcome as as the results? You'd have to be pretty optimistic to not be angered by that. Anyway, and it just at that point I was just pretty much done with being on the server, because I've just had tons of other issues, just disputes with the admins up to that point, because I come up with these cool ideas for farms, but they either break one or two of the rules, or they'd be too laggy, and it's just the thing is, I focus. The reason my focus is redstone is because I'm just not great with building, and the main reason I built this base is because I've teamed up with my friends to do this, and just now I've just kind of lost touch with those people, and it's and just now I'm stuck for things to do. So yeah, this video has been going for like, I've been rambling for like 10 minutes, over 10 minutes now, so I mean, I'm just gonna say this right now. If anybody has, like, any of you have any idea for like a project you'd want to see me build on Otcraft and do a video on, please let me know, as I'm really open to feedback. And I totally would do it. I have the time. It's just I don't know what to do now. And yeah. Next video I do is gonna be sort of like a tour of I might do a tour of ACO like later, like Otcraft Obsidian, like kind of what we've done there. Like I've been in this I've been like when I first joined, I played there for a few months, but then everybody just left the server like after like a few months after AF left, and at that point I just kind of got bored and I ended up leaving as well. But now that 1.13 is just around the corner, I'm considering coming back to it. Well, I've always been considering it, but now with this update that should my hopes are up that it should bring people back. Anyway, this has been Dusty Circuit, and I'm signing off for now, and stay tuned for more in the future. Bye.